Right, Mark, not a good way to lose a game, but were you pleased with your afternoon's work overall?
I was delighted, yeah. Delighted with the week. We've stepped things up. First 3.5 weeks was about fitness, was about just the boys playing football again, getting used to each other. We've not set anything tactical up. We just got them. We wanted hard work. We wanted fitness levels to improve. This week we've concentrated more on what we're about the shape we want to play, and we won't play like that all the time in terms of dropping off and showing teams the respect that we did, because they're a really good side. We knew that, and even with 10 men they're a good side. But we bar a 1 minute slip up, I think I can't fault my boys. Bar the goal, I thought that they did exactly what we asked of them, and on another day we could have won the game.
Yeah, I've never seen Mo strike a ball like that before. Was it deflected, or did it go straight in?
I think he took a slight nick off it, but we're encouraging him. If he's coming inside, he's got to have an end product. He's got to either thread somebody through, which he does, or he's got to pull the trigger and work the keeper, and it paid off.
Yeah, new signings. 3 of them started, another one, Sean, went on. You pleased with their performances?
I was pleased with the whole group, John. The ones who came on off the bench, all. I've just said in there now, we've got a big season ahead of us, a long season ahead of us. It's not about the 11 that started today or the 11 that will start next week. It's about the group. It's about the group gelling, about the group understanding what we're about and sticking together. The best example was Jeff Goulding for me. He didn't play for 3 months last season, and he played at Wembley. I have no favourites. I've got 19 players who I'm more than happy to use, and I'm going to try and add more as we go along. And I'll pick teams for games. We can play 4-3-3, we can play 4-4-2, we can play a couple of different systems that we've worked on this week. I think today showed that we are, we're a bit better defensively than we have been over the last week. But I think that's what work enables you to do.
Yeah, you said, I know you wanted to win today, but you also said it was part of your preparation. In terms of the extra half an hour running, are you quite pleased with that, fitness-wise?
Yeah, you just run the risk of injuries, and that's the only disappointing thing. I think Jermaine was out on his feet. Mo picked up a knock in the second half in injury time, but nothing that they won't cope with. Long term, it'll do them the world of good. Yeah. As it was at the time, you're thinking, I just hope nothing happens. Yeah. We were good. We gave as good as we got. I know they had 10 men for an hour, but they're a good side, really good side.
Yeah. Jeff Goulding had a bit of a gash on his foot, did he?
Yeah.
What's the situation?
The lad landed on him on Tuesday night,
yep.
and it was probably worse than we anticipated. We hoped that he would train yesterday, but he couldn't put his boots on properly. He couldn't put his boots on and be comfortable, so there was no point. So him and Stevie had a bit of a virus Wednesday, Thursday. Had just sweats and a temperature, so he didn't train Thursday. Did a little bit yesterday, but didn't feel 100%. But I thought Harry was really good.
Yeah, and Alan Bennett, was that just a bit of tightness?
Just a bit of cramp, and just a precaution, get him off straight. There's no point even risking him. Keith Lowe was a more than adequate replacement when he came onto the pitch. Thought Billy Jones was superb. I thought he was really, really good. Sam contributed well, and Chris Zabrowski is going to be a handful.
Yeah, just on the red card, I mean, irrelevant really, but do you think it was a bit harsh, maybe straight red for that?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit harsh. I know he won the ball. Did he take? I don't think he went off with both feet. You run the risk nowadays if you go up with your studs in, and he if anything he did that, but I'd have been disappointed if it would have gone against me or more of my players. So I understand, but we didn't try and get him sent off. I think Sam was, he's genuinely got a whack on his ankle. I think it sounded probably worse than it was. I heard the shin pad sort of go, but I'm sure Sam will be all right.
Yeah, what about the one he got yellow carded for? Do you think that was a foul? Do you think he was looking for it? Or?
Yeah, I think he was looking for it. We're honest here. We don't tell people to cheat. And I don't think he did. I think he just genuinely felt he made a great run in behind Zebs, a great ball from Billy, got him behind, he was running across the centre half. I think he genuinely felt some contact. I'm not going to have a go at him for that, but also we don't. If I thought it was a foul, whether he had to book him or not, I don't know, because I didn't think it was a free kick.
Yeah, you said you learned something from all the friendlies. Have you learned a bit more today?
Yeah, I learned that we've got good players who when I give them a job to do, today we did it for 99.9% of the time. The goal is disappointing in terms of they were down to 10 men, and I think we just slightly took our foot off the gas, and it cost us a goal, and it meant we had to work even harder second half. Yep. Whereas if we hadn't have conceded, there was a chance we could have, just gone on doing our football. But they had something to defend, a bit deeper and make it more difficult for us without having the ball. So, lessons all learned all the time.
Yeah, well, Darryl Duffy has to be the unluckiest man in football at the moment. I don't think he missed hardly any penalties until Swindon. Now he's missed his last two, but nothing seems to have gone for him recently. Yeah,
well, the only way he'll get out of that is just to keep working hard like he does. I thought he was good when he came on, bright and lively. Thought he was unlucky with the shot that took a slight deflection, just wide. He's just got to keep working hard. I've got 4 strikers who I'm willing to use them, any of them. I've got people who can do a bit of everything. They're all good players, and just said to Dad, just keep working hard. It'll come.
Just finally, Mark, if you sign Hibbert or another midfielder, you said you want to keep adding to it. Is there a bit of a loan budget as and when you want to use it?
Yeah. I've got a little bit left, but not a lot. So what I use, I've got to use it wisely. I've got to make sure it's the right player. And we'll be exploring every avenue during the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Last season's loans are going to take some topping, aren't they? The ones you brought in last season.
Yeah. But I'm happy with Sean. I'm happy with the squad, the balance of the squad at the moment, and we'll do whatever we can to just keep improving.
Yeah, brilliant.